to be able to draw a crowd. And it was loads of fun drawing a crowd. Sometimes I'll still get there and there's just a few wandering around and I have to put forth a little effort. But you're right, it's rare. But it did take a lot of energy to draw a crowd. And I think the keys are, you get right down to where they're living. You use satire and humor, great one-liners. And you make it personal. If you just get in a conversation with one person, that can draw a crowd. And then if you get 2 or 3 going, making remarks, you respond back, that gets more attention. And I think those are key to building the crowd. Now, I will say, I read on Facebook some criticisms of this approach and actually confession from one preacher, and maybe there are others that confess to this, that they neglected their prayer and Bible reading and would just go out and, use whatever one-liner they could think of. And Ed, I have never done that. So if they've done that and they need to repent of it, that's their problem. But I have never done it. God is always first. And sometimes I have been shocked at what God told me to say. We can get into that. But I have always sought the Lord and prayed and sought to be anointed of Him. And of course, that is the key to the ministry. Historically, we would, when we would tell about our technique of evangelism, we talked about the 5 stages of the crowd. And the first crowd was the hook, and then you captivate the crowd, engage the crowd. Sometimes there's a war with the crowd. That would be stage 4. Yeah. And then you're hoping for the golden crowd. And that's where they just sit and listen.